What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Mr. Mark Marketing in the building, aka Mr. Make More Money Today. Today, I want to show you exactly how you could start to make money online with dropshipping. Now, the reason why I advocate for dropshipping so much is because it's allowed me to make over $232,000 while home during a global pandemic. It's crazy. And the people who say that dropshipping is dead, they're just not doing it right. That's why I guarantee if you follow my proven system, that you will definitely make sales, and you will definitely learn a skill that you could sell to other people. So even if you don't make any sales, which I guarantee, you will be able to, you're gonna learn something called a skill. It's kind of like shooting a basketball. The only way to get better is just to keep on shooting the basketball. Capiche? So with that being said, let's hop into the video and let's start to learn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video today. It's yours truly, Mr. Mark Malcolm in the building, aka Mark Marketing, aka Handsome Malcolm, aka a whole bunch of AKAs. Today, I want to give you a brief overview of dropshipping and explain it because I got some time today, right? And how you can easily make over $1,000 a day profit, right? Dropshipping is an amazing business model. A lot of people are very confused about it, and I get a lot of questions in my DMs. I feel like I'm at school right now. This is kind of fun. I love teaching. I really do. And that's why I think I'm probably the best person to teach dropshipping, because of the fact that I love teaching. Like, it's something that I enjoy doing. For those who don't really know me, I'm a nuclear medicine technologist by day, and I dropship by night. So call me Batman. But essentially, I love teaching. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this stuff is because nobody ever taught me, any of this stuff. Anytime I asked somebody how to make money, they told me I had to rap, which I tried. They told me I had to sing, which I'm pretty good at. They told me I had to play basketball, which I'm also pretty good at. So all of those three things, they told me that I had to do. That's the only way to get money. But honestly speaking, those people are glorified employees. Rappers, athletes, basketball players, football players, they're just glorified employees. Like, they make a lot of money, but at the end of the day, they're making somebody else more money. If you understand capitalism and how the world works, the employer or the business owner is the person that makes the most money. So if LeBron is making 90 million, please believe the NBA is making a whole bunch of million. But they call the NBA the NBA, so it looks like a business. So it's not attached to the person, but trust me, it's attached to a couple people, and they make a lot more money than LeBron. And it's the same thing with Drake. I realized early on, or any rapper for that matter, if a rapper or athlete makes a lot of money, they have to make somebody else a lot more money. For Drake to brag about $1 million, he got to make somebody 10. For Lil Wayne to brag about 2 million, he got to make somebody else, 15 million. That's the way it is. The ROI, that's called return on investment. The reason why you get signed is because the label believes that you're an amazing return on investment. So if they invest in you, they're going to make their money back. That's a loan, pretty much what it is. So it's not about just getting signed to take your mother to feed your family or to get your mother at the house. Once you buy your mother a house, once you understand that, hey, listen, that the reason why they're actually investing in me is because they want their money back, then it'll help you make better decisions, and that's exactly what I want to explain here. So what is dropshipping? Dropshipping, for those people who don't really know what it is, dropshipping is just a business model in which you are a middleman. You're a glorified middleman. So you are the person in between the supplier and the customer. Think of dropshipping as Uber. Think of dropshipping as Expedia.com. Think of dropshipping as these entities, these business entities that pretty much, think of dropshipping as Airbnb, these business entities that are pretty much middlemen. Like, for instance, Uber doesn't own any cars, yet they sell the service of cars. Airbnb doesn't own any homes, but yet they sell the service of homes. They allow people to list homes on their platform, and what they really have is the customers. So you don't own anything but the customers. It's the only thing you own. You don't own a product, you don't own a service. All you own is the customers, which is the lifeblood of any business. So a dropshipper is basically somebody who is a master at achieving customers. You mastered how to get customers, and that's pretty much what a dropshipper is. You master how to get customers. You don't even care about what you sell them. You just know how to get customers in the door and know how to get people to buy. That's why if you understand anything about dropshipping or social media marketing, it kind of falls into like the category of digital marketing. And businesses, after I teach you what I teach you here today, you'll potentially begin to go out there and pitch your services to businesses so that you can attract customers. You're very good at attracting customers. Now, it's just like talking to a girl. Even if you're very handsome or you're very attractive as a female, and it doesn't mean that every girl you talk to you're going to get. It doesn't also mean that, every dude you talk to, if you're a female, you're going to get. And you're going to live happily ever after. It's all a numbers game. So the more you invest, the better you become. It's kind of like shooting a shot, right? So let's get into the nitty gritty. How exactly can you make $100 a day profit? Let me go into my shop credentials. And the reason why I say $100 per day profit is by using this system here called Etsy. Etsy is an amazing platform that allows people to just make a lot of money. So another thing about dropshipping that's amazing or incredible, it's almost unbelievable, is the fact that all of these products that you see right here, sometimes you're like, man, where did they get it from? When you're a dropshipper, you understand how systems work. So you understand, for instance, I know exactly where this came from. I know exactly where this came from. This, I know exactly where this came from. This, I definitely know exactly where this came from. This, I know how to get this. You have an amazing connection of suppliers. So this $29.75, this $21.75, and this $23, these prices are not the real. These are the marked up prices so that this person, Caitlin Minimalist, can make money. So it can incentivize her to go and buy some more product so she can sell it more, right? I know where they get this from, because you understand the internet and how things work. And you understand that there's a supplier for everything. And suppliers aren't good at attracting customers, which is the reason why suppliers need marketers or dropshippers, right? So this is Etsy. Etsy has a lot of customers. Etsy is kind of like Amazon, but it's like Amazon basically for, these categories: home decor, linen, clothing, jewelry, mostly homemade stuff. So just like how Amazon is like a place where, people go to buy what they need, Etsy is more of a place where people go to buy things that they enjoy. Kind of like a nice ring. You wouldn't buy clothes from Amazon. So you have to understand the marketplace that you're drop shipping on. Amazon is more a place where you go to buy things that you need. Like, okay, I need to cut the grass, so I'm going to go buy a lawnmower from Amazon. You probably go to Home Depot first, but, for whatever reason, you'll probably go to Amazon. Or, if you need like a flashlight or, whatever the case may be. But Amazon is more like a platform where you buy things that you need, right? Etsy is a place where you buy things like, like you're kind of like a stylish person and you want to buy like something that's meaningful. Like if you want to gift somebody, yeah, you'll come in and get something from Etsy, because Etsy is that kind of vibe. It's kind of like, I'm from New York, so when you go into any of these shops in New York, like all of the stores like H&M's and stuff like that, like sometimes they have music playing, and they have music to fit the demographic because they want to create the vibe, so that people can shop more. So it's kind of the same thing. So Etsy, they found their customer, and Etsy is also a dropshipping website because they don't sell anything, but what they do is that they allow sellers to come on there and sell products. Now, how is that advantageous to us? Is that we can put our products on Etsy and we can make sales because Etsy already has customers, right? So we don't have to go out there and attract customers. We can just get the customers straight from Etsy, people who are always on Etsy, right? And where everybody gets these products from that you see is from here, CJ Dropshipping. Now, This is where I get to the nitty gritty of everything, right? Who is dropshipping for? Dropshipping is for anybody who wants to learn business and wants to understand what business is in its entirety. I believe that dropshipping is the best business model to understand. Why? Because dropshipping allows you to learn two skills: outsourcing and attraction. And also what is important, three actually, and what is important. Dropshipping allows you to concentrate on solely what is important, which is making sales. Making sales. That's what dropshipping allows you to concentrate. You are there to make sales. And that's it. And the platform I use for that is CJ Dropshipping. Now, a lot of people will tell you to use AliExpress, but AliExpress, for a lot of reasons, isn't really that good. And this is a secret. Nobody's talking about this. Everybody will tell you to go to this website right there, and a lot of people know about this website, but not a lot of people know about this website right now. This is the reason why I'm kind of sharing it, because at the end, oh crap, I made $223 today. But that's the reason why I kind of want to tell you guys about this website, because this website is key, and this website has built my business brick by brick by brick. This website right here, right? So it has so many things, and it's so cheap. Look at all of these. Look at all of these categories. All right, and you literally just take the product from here. Just the picture of the product. Let me show you jewelry and watches. Let's go into jewelry and watches, right? And I think we saw a product here that was like kind of unique, like a finger ring. Yeah, double name ring. Let's see if it's here. It might be there, might not be there. Double name ring. Because here you can find almost every product. Double name ring. Okay, something similar. So this is the product, personalized double name ring. Now, this is the sauce right here. Look at this. Somebody could personalize their name on this for $12.50. For $12.50. Now, if you know anything about any type of marketing, and you are a marketer, why? Because you've been a consumer all your life. Me, I'm a lot older, so I've been a consumer all my life. So I know why I buy certain things, because I want to be cooler, I want to feel special, I want people to think a certain way of me. It's a meaningful. I want it to remember somebody, or I want to gift it to my girlfriend so that she could like me even more. I want to be romantic. There's different reasons why you buy. And when you get into my course, you'll understand exactly why people buy. And I go more in depth in that in my course, but this is just a slight brief overview of how to make sales. Now this right here, when I see this is money. Now $12.50 is how much CJ Dropshipping is pretty much charging for this, to put a name on it. Now on Etsy, this is selling for like $23.62, but that's even cheap. So people will come here and be like, oh man, I'm gonna buy it. See, look, over 192,000 people bought because they saw this and it was like, wow, $20? That's it? But the fact of the matter is that it really, really, really costs $12.50. It's the same thing with anything. Balenciaga, Gucci, they mark it up crazy. But what allows them to mark it up crazy is a brand. A brand. Look how she named herself, Caitlin Minimalist. That speaks perfectly and specifically to people who are minimalist. The only people that's going to shop there are minimalists. People who like, minimalistic vibes, who like that kind of decor and that kind of fashion. So she branded herself as that, built a brand, and she's able to start, even though it's $23, which is still very cheap, 25% off. This could easily go on Tiffany's for like $367 or even more, even close to $1,000. But why can Tiffany sell this for $300,000? Caitlin Minimalist sell this for $23 when in actuality it costs to make only like $12.50. The difference between all of those three is a brand. And that's what's very important. That's where the marketing comes in. So when you're drop shipping, you have to concentrate on creating a brand. And what is a brand? A brand is just getting customers to feel a specific type of way about what you're selling. So I gave the examples of Gucci and Balenciaga back in the day, right? If I go to the Gucci website, let's go to the Gucci website and see what happens. Or even Balenciaga, any of these places. Gucci has built a brand over the years, and all of these don't cost them as much as they're selling it for. It just doesn't. It doesn't cost them as much as they're selling them, or else they wouldn't be able to make any money. How do you think they turn millionaires? They invest in this. They probably get it done at a sweatshop. You know, this is the way the world works. It's capitalism. They get it done at a sweatshop for about, very cheap. And after that, they put it in a nice model. They put it on a nice model. They have you look at it. They give it to influencers and people that you look up to. And then they give it to the rappers for discounted or free. The rappers rap about it. And then they mark up the price. And people, forfeit their rent just to buy Gucci and Louis. They do that. They do that on purpose. Why? Because they built a brand. People will always buy things based on their emotions and then justify it later with logic. And to somebody who's out there struggling and, can't make their rent but want to feel better, they would literally go spend their rent money on Gucci and Louis. Why? Because it makes them feel better. And then it's like a whole mix of just, I want to feel better, so let me just go buy this just to feel nice. Now, Gucci, they mark up their prices crazy, so they probably don't sell a lot of items. Whereas Amazon, they sell a whole bunch of items every single day, so they work on the lower end. Gucci and Amazon doesn't sell things for millions of dollars, but they sell things for like pennies on the dollar. But they're still $1 billion companies, so it's Gucci. So this one sells a lot, this one sells Gucci. So when you start drop shipping, you want to identify exactly what you want to become. Do you want to become like a Gucci, or do you want to be like a Amazon? Now, if you're an Amazon, you're going to make sales quicker. Whereas if you're like a Gucci, it's going to take you a while to make sales. Gucci, because Gucci is a brand. It's a brand that's been built up over the years, over the decades, over, I think, like a century. So that's something to think about. So these are pretty much the tools that you need to start dropshipping. This right here is the way you're going to get the product from. Now, there's so many products here. I can't even go through it. Look at all of these products that they have here. It's just ridiculous. And all you have to do is create an account just like you do on Facebook, just like you do with Instagram, and come here, look through these products. What you're going to do, you're actually going to give them, I'm going to make a part 2 of this video because there's some nitty gritties that I really want you guys to understand. Like, for instance, this is all coming from China, but I have somebody called an agent that literally texts me every single day, and she works for me in China. So she gets custom packaging for me. I don't have to ship anything myself. She does the customer service for me. If there's any returns or refunds or problems, she takes care of that for me. And nobody's talking about this. That's why I'm so passionate about this. And I want this to stay amongst my community because I don't really get a lot of views. So I want this to stay probably after this, I might get a lot of views. But if I don't, at least I know in my heart of hearts I help somebody, because I'm not the type of person to keep all of this bread to myself. Like, a lot of people have to have this. They just have to. I live in a 44th floor right now, a penthouse apartment. Last year, I was living in a basement, bro. I paid up the rent for the whole year. Like, I don't have to worry about rent for the whole year. I paid it up already, And it's all because of these two systems. Now, me particularly, I use Shopify and I pay for ads. But that's where the big boys play. If you want to just start out dropshipping just to see if it really works, I recommend that you go with Etsy. And I can walk you through that process because I'm very, 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 very approachable, right? I could walk you through that process and I'll show you everything, right? Of course, I'm going to charge you a small fee for my time, but think about it. That money that you would spend on advertising, think about it like school. Teachers have to get paid. And the only reason why I charge honestly is because to make sure that you as an individual takes action. Because trust me, when I first started making this last year, I was so excited. I was so excited to make $2,000 a day with Shopify, Facebook ads, and dropshipping that I really, literally went and started giving away for free. I told all of my friends, and they were like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay, all right." And they didn't believe me because I was still in the same position. They believed me, but they didn't really believe me, right? But then when I leveled up and I got a new apartment, and they start seeing it, then they start to, what is this about? And by that time, I already given away information for free, and they still didn't take action on it. So people don't respect things that they have for free. For instance, where there's free food, people all of a sudden aren't hungry, but they'll go all the way to a high-end restaurant to eat a leaf. This is just the way we are designed because we are consumers. If something is free, this is cute right here. This is something that you can even sell. Turn your dog into a lion. For dog lovers, oh my God, they will love this. But yeah, so reach out to me via DM, or you could email me, or if you have my number, you can contact me and we can sit down. We can have a Skype session where I could show you everything, and I could basically build it for you. We'll talk pricing, we'll talk your budget after that. But don't let that scare you. Take action. It's very important. All this is information for free. If you don't have any money, I could give you the resources where to get it for free. You're gonna have to go through like a strenuous time because when things are for free, there's a lot of noise. So you might have to, go deal with that. But if you have the budget and you're willing to invest in yourself and speed up your learning, I'm your guy. All right. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully this inspires you to take action. This is yours truly, Mr. Mark Malcolm, aka Handsome Malcolm, aka Malcolm Finance, and I'm out. Later. Hopefully that really inspired you guys to go out there and start dropshipping today, because dropshipping is an amazing business model. I love it so much, and that's why I'm so passionate about teaching it. So if you guys ever want to learn, you know exactly what to do. You can hit me up. You could contact me via DM. You could contact me through my website, handsomemalcolm.com. If you find a way to get in contact with me, I'll definitely make it worth your while, and I'll definitely make sure that you win, because it's all about winning, especially people that look like me, our demographic. We need all of the help that we can get. So I'm very passionate about helping everybody. And as looks like we're going to go through another pandemic, people are telling people, they're forcing people to take COVID vaccinations. You need another source of income just in case your job does something crazy to you. So do yourself a favor and tap in today and purchase, my training, where I can show you exactly how you can make $100 a day. Because most of us make about $200 a day out of a job. Now, if you could do that in one day, you'll be good. All right. So take care, everybody, and stay up. And remember, you don't have to start to be great, but you don't have to be great to start. Sorry. Remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Another key point that I want you to take away is that nothing ever happens to you. It happens for you. Just replace the 2 with the 4. All right? Have a positive mindset. Deuces.